Stephanie, this is the one you did it?
Yeah.
And can you talk about it? What it is?
It's different buildings in Roma.
Okay.
And I decided to draw it because it was for me really great to go there because there are so much interesting buildings. And so there are different places I painted because I was there. But I think for me it was the greatest places in Rome.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I can recognize, I went there maybe like 3 years ago. I can recognize this is the bridge, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of people, how do I say that? Floating in the air. Does that make sense? Like, no, it makes sense. Say, some people, they will actually stand like this way, sit like this way, but it looks like a floating. It's like illusions. And then they actually asking for the money. Remember? So
with the mouse.
Exactly. But it actually has something to support their weight. But in the end, it looks like he was sitting in the air, was floating there. Yeah.
Because it's like an angle, right?
It is an angle. It's optical illusion. There's actually really something nice in this building. Do you know that? Yeah, it's a wall painting. But you have to standing against the wall, you can see the images. So right over here, they draw a painting on the wall, but you don't know what it is until you're standing against and you see your one eye, then everything is kind of stopping together. So it's right over here. I remember that because I was doing a sketch here, I walked there, I was so tired, and then I walked back to the hotel. Then I started to realize that, oh wait, I missed something. There's no way I can go back again. It's huge. Yeah, so anyway, because I was. That looks like a foreign, but it's a shopping mall, Bella Vita. Come on. So these three are the shopping mall one. I can recognize that. So it's where they spend the New Year Eve, I think. How about, how about this one here?
It's mine.
Yours? Okay. Where is it?
Yeah, these are some different places. I visited during my semester. It's from Vietnam, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was there and some memories. Yeah.
So where is this one?
This is in Hanoi, in Vietnam. It's a small street and a train goes there. Yeah. And it's it's a site in Hanoi. Yeah.
Okay.
And I stayed there in December.
Okay. So basically, those are the trips you made during these semesters.
Yeah.
Okay. that's the topics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which is
so this is Korea, right? That's a Seoul. I think I've seen that one too.
Yeah.
It's in right down the middle with the traffic circle around it. Yeah. So you've been to Hong Kong, you've been to Korea, you've been to Seoul, and then Taiwan, Japan. So 5 countries in one semester.
Was
actually more than 5 countries.
Yeah.
Including it's not enough space for you to look through all that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Some memories.
It has a lot of warehouse like this one. 1, 2, 3. Until in between, they're building another one with the glass panels. So it followed the patterns and then the geometry forms. But all of a sudden, the reason they're doing that is because they're turning one of the warehouse become movie theaters. So sometimes I was using this example as the affordance for the architectural space, like a warehouse. What can you do for the warehouse now? Then people say with this kind of scale, right? We can make it as a movie theaters. So they did transform one into the movie theater, and some becomes just like an exhibition room. But once you have the movie theaters, you have the room for people to meet and wait and to lining up to get the tickets. So now they create a transparency, another warehouse, and make a connections. So I like the design, really. Sometimes I really like the design like that. So if Iris can including the neighborhood buildings here, then you can tell us the solid, void, solid, however the phone looks like the same one. Then you can start to feel the functionality and then how they transform the architecture structures into a place. Like how the people can meet here, how the people can go into watch a movie, things like that. So the other one, I don't want joking with her, but I like it because she said this is in the Zhongshan Beilu, which will be a pretty nice street. But the way I look at her drawings, I feel she's drunk. You know, just like everything was out of the, the perspective. The tree was falling down. It's like someone was drunk and trying to memorize what happened last night. You know, like the movie. Don't you feel that way? Because you see what I did. How did I end up in the classroom? Didn't I have fun last night in the class? Then she started to recall what happened, and then one spark of another one. And then finally she realized, oh, tree fell down. And when I wake up, don't remember anything. Yeah. Okay.
So this is a famous shopping mall in my hometown, and it's called Far East Big City Shopping Mall there. And the shape of the building is like the baseball field there. So here is like a gallery, like a gate. You can just go inside there. Then here outside is a escalator that people can just go down to the basement to the supermarket there, because there's a famous supermarket before. And as this one you can see, it's a courtyard inside. So you just go in the gallery, then there's a escalator can go directly to the 4th floor. Because why is there escalator there is because there's a cinema at the 4th floor. So the people can just go to the cinema directly, no matter the shopping mall is open or not, because the cinema may open very late at midnight or something.
Therefore, they try to make it different from the rest of the districts. So they spend a lot of money to doing the exterior architecture designs. So they choose the Baroque styles. But the things I like it is it also the plan was also reflect that. But the plan is tricky because you never be able to see the plan until you drew it or you see the map. Because most of the time you are walking there, you only will feel like how come it's not straight, but it's curved out. But when you look at the diagram in here of the plan, then you can realize those oval shapes, all those kind of things. It's actually trying to respond to the the architecture styles they try to present it. So what will be the next? So this is the downward, right? Okay. How about this one here? Newton.
Residence.
Okay.
Look at the top. You can see the view from the top.
Korea. One of the Korea. If I look somewhere here.
Yeah.
That one here. Okay.
But the spring here is not at the right position, so...
Okay.
This was quite hard to sketch.
The phone, right. I can understand that. The phone is right here and then it was carved in with the window, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's beautiful. And the style is really so German. I lived in there. I think the books, when you go there, the way they describe the castles, they will carefully draw the facade but they also will allow you to understand the layout. So then you will understand like where you are and what kind of things you can explore in this area. Yeah. And it's nice contrast, new and old. You know, the one-point perspective and then the contrast of the different styles. If I were there, I would wish to know how the lighting will different, because you know now you have the straw system, so you can really allow the daylighting comes in. But in the past, it's so much effort they're trying to do to introduce the lighting into the place. Yeah, but it's great. I would say graveyard. This is a graveyard. Really? I would say so. Who did this one? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I chose it because the memorial is near my home.
Okay.
And I think it's the site that I've most seen in Taipei. Maybe apart from the 101. Okay. You can see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I included the flag of Taiwan because of the kind of national.
Okay.
I tried to draw the sign on the light.
The sign, yeah.
I'm not quite sure what it says, or if I got the letters right.
Yeah, it is the name for the. I never been there. I really wish to go. We really should have a field trip to go outside of Taipei, right? You know, but this is the place we can probably spend the whole day, because interior, exteriors, and how the function was working. Every time when you're looking at old buildings, you're always looking how the sound can be reflected in the space. You know, the geometry, you know, the form. You know, it is the one I usually not familiar with, because most of the time I'll pay attention to the lighting. But this is another level, how you design a building for the sound. That require a lot of knowledge, you know, like scientifically speaking and design speaking. Those people are really amazing. Therefore, a lot of opera building like in the Sydney, that one, you know, always become it's famous now. It's going to be famous forever. I think this one will be too. Interesting buildings, and I wish I can go there soon. I've been there on the bus. So I took the photos through those windows. I never had a chance to get in there. You know, I always thinking that maybe one time the sketching class should have a topic to follow the architects. So far we have different topics, but one thing I really want to try is to follow the architects. For instance, we went to the Songyan, we have that one, right? Then we go there, we see another one of Toyo Ito's buildings. And we see another one, so we see 3 different one Toyo Ito's. Because last year I would bring the student go to the library in the NTU, so that's 2 already. So if we can 1, 2, 3, we go this one, and then they're all different, and then we can actually get another sense about it in terms of the sketching architecturally, and following the one architects. And you can see how he changed the style and then the function and also the side contacts. You know, that would be interesting to do maybe next year.